Hey everyone, so welcome to this Christmas food collab. I hope you guys actually enjoy it. The host of this collaboration is actually Roxanne from The Guy's Life. The link to her channel will be down in the description box down below, so don't forget to check that out. Plus the playlist for everyone that participated in this collaboration. And I definitely suggest you guys checking out the playlist because I've already saw so many recipes. It is a full month long of November of just Christmas recipes, Christmas tradition foods, things like that they love to do. And I've already saw so many I definitely want to try already. So definitely check out that playlist link at the end of this video. So stay tuned. I'm going to show you. It is nighttime here. I'm already finishing the last batch of my other tamales, which you will see that in a different video. But yeah, what I'm doing here is actually sweet tamales. This is just something that I had recently learned back in I'm gonna say 6th grade. I learned it, and since then I've always cooked it every single year. My mom has never known about it. My dad has a little bit because of you would usually get those little tiny sweet tamales inside of stockings. It was like one of those stocking stuffers. Yeah, I'm gonna just make some sweet tamales, and when I had gotten with my husband, I found out that it was true. When he was a child, he used to say that that was something that used to be something as a stocking stuffer. So this is actually 3 cups, by the way. It is a stocking stuffer. Like a lot of people would get candy canes. Well, he would get sweet tamales, except they would be like these little square pouch looking ones. The best way for me to explain that is your Tide Pods. It was kind of like as small as that. And then they were like tied on both sides, and they were, I believe, pink and white, depending on the flavor that they chose. But I'm going to do sweet tamales, so they're just going to be white. If I find food coloring, go ahead and just add a couple dots. People use pink to identify the sweet tamales, but yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do this. You will add a little bit of salt, but you are going to be very generous on the sugar. To make these sweet tamales, they take a lot of sugar. Okay, so sugar, cinnamon, a couple drops of the vanilla extract. I'm gonna go with 5 drops of this. And you will still need oil, and you will need water. So you don't season it besides the sugar, cinnamon, and vanilla extract. And you'll still need the oil and the water for this masa, and that's what we're going to do. The only other thing I'm going to be adding in this is actually raisins. I also add pineapple juice and pineapple chunks for it, but at the moment I didn't have it, and I kind of just still already wanted sweet tamale, so I thought might as well do them, and it comes out wonderful if you add those. So you can add the pineapple and pineapple juice and pineapple chunks and raisins all together. Some do just raisins. Mostly at the Mexican stores, when you get the masa already made, especially the sweet masa, they already have raisins inside of it. Just a thought. So here I'm going to add a couple drops of the vanilla extract. I actually poured a little bit more than 5 drops, but it still came out perfect. And then splash it with some cinnamon powder. You are always going to need oil in your masa. Just saying. It's always preferable vegetable oil. Some people put lard. Again, it's your choice. I'm just sticking with vegetable oil. I needed vegetable oil. I haven't bought vegetable oil in a while, so I needed it, so I got this when I had gotten my masa from the Mexican store. And here you are going to add some water to it. So pretty much what I do is I fill up a cup, I keep it next to me, I stir it and add the water and stir it and add as I go until I have the masa to the consistency that I want. 2 cups of sugar in my masa. You could do a little less, you could do a little more. Sometimes my husband's like, it needs to be a lot sweeter. And go ahead and just add it to your taste buds. Really go ahead and try it after you're done stirring it all together and see if you like it that way. Depending on the sweetness you like, I add about 2.5 cups, a little bit of salt, and sometimes I end up adding about almost 4 cups of sugar, since my husband really likes, if he does want a sweet tamale, he really likes them very sweet. So again, just stir, 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 add your water as you go along with it, and I will leave all the measurements down below for 3 cups of the masa powder. I'll leave the rest of the ingredients measurements down below. So don't forget to check out that description box. And then try. Whoa! Okay. Whoa. That's actually perfect. I did it right on the dot. That was perfect. And thing I was mentioning is raisins. My husband doesn't like raisins, but he doesn't always like to eat the sweet tamales, so I'm going to go ahead and add some raisins in this. Like I said, when I make my sweet tamales, I love adding the pineapple juice. Sorry, my kids are super hyper. We had just gotten back from Bible study, so they're super, super hyper. But there you go. You could just do it plain if you want to. You don't have to add the raisins. Again, it's just a preference. Like I said, I love adding pineapple juice and pineapple chunks in this when I make mine. A lot of people don't. It's just, again, your preference. But that is something not many people know about pineapple juice and adding it. They always add raisins. Even end up adding my pineapple juice and pineapple chunks in it. But like I said, I don't have pineapple juice or chunks or the can or anything, so we're not doing that. But that's perfect. Kind of looks like oatmeal. Now I'm going to start getting my corn husks. Again, with the corn husks, you're going to need to put it in hot water, or put a bowl of hot water and let them just soak in there so they could get nice and soft. But here is the tamale, and with the sweet ones, it's super easy. All you just pretty much do is just plop the masa inside of the corn husk, roll it together, and then I just kind of have the bowl off to the side, and it'll be ready to cook. I have about right here of water on my container, and my my holder comes about here, so it just hits the container just a little bit, not too much. And then I just put corn husks, the smaller corn husks, because there's always like different sizes corn husks. I put the small ones that I can't use at the bottom and kind of just layer it right there for a little bit, and then I put my tamales on there. And I'm gonna kind of, it is hot, kind of just show you, because they're just about ready. They've been cooking for an hour, or almost an hour. So if you guys could see, my tamales are in there. You can hear it. I'm sure you guys can hear it. Or when you guys cook your guys' tamales, I'm sure you guys will hear it. That's how my tamales are. I have the foil on it. So that's how I do it. A lot of people put a towel on it. I just put my foil on it, and then I put the lid on top, and they cook for an hour, and that just does it right there. Ones are actually all gone. I only have 2 from the previous batch that I did. Most of it I took it to Bible study with me, and they loved them. But these are the ones I have left. And again, as you can probably see, that's kind of just how the bread looks on it. I'll show you actually. This one's just a small one. So it should fall off the corn husk. That's how you know when it's ready, is when it falls right off of it, just like that. And again, that's just kind of just how it looks. Hey. And these are already a little bit cold, or actually they're already cold. So if you can see how that looks, that's how you want your tamales to look. And they taste so, so good. These taste good cold, but if you love them warm, do them warm, because I love them warm as well. And always add a little salsa to the top, but this is just kind of how your masa will look. Sorry, these ones are my chicken ones. The sweet ones were actually in the pot cooking. So, so good. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.